This hair looks really blonde, but it's really rose gold. Like, I promise. Hey guys, it's been like a long time. I say it in every video I make. It's been such a long time since I've done a video, because it's always such a long time since I've done a video. I just started grad school. I'm somebody's graduate assistant. I don't know how to deal with life right now. It's just so much stuff going on. So I was on Facebook today, you know, just going through some comments, and I ended up in one of the bigger anime, what would you call it? Facebook groups for anime people, basically, and it's one of the bigger ones. And I came across this post, and I'm not gonna read it word for word, and I'm not going to link it because I'm not trying to start a witch hunt, okay? I'm just not. Basically, it was just like, what are the things that you hate about cosplay? The things that they were posting on there were things that I feel like, if this is the issue that you have with cosplay, then you probably never cosplayed, or you think yourself so high and mighty that no one else can do the stuff. Like when people are like, oh, when you're wearing a wig and the color is slightly off. But you know who I am. When people use their real hair for cosplays. Spray on hair colors. When people wear beards for cosplay, it was basically like the inaccuracies of cosplay. Like your hair was slightly off, or you didn't put this hair piece right here in this part, or it. Okay, let me go ahead and tell y'all something about cosplay, since you guys obviously don't know what it is. When people do cosplay, okay, well, let me just speak on my personal experiences with cosplay. When I cosplay, I am in my safe zone, okay? Nobody can touch me when I'm in cosplay. When I'm in regular clothes, I get high anxiety. Please, nobody talk to me. I am just trying to go to the store and buy some grapes. Do not talk to me. This post was just like bashing people on stuff that shouldn't matter about cosplay. Are you really going to bash somebody because they're wearing a wig and the color is slightly off? Because I've gotten this before. Okay, this is one post if I can find it, because I'm pretty sure, because I'm so petty, I probably have a screenshot or a post or something. When I did my Opal cosplay, and I tried my best to find the paint for her. Like the correct color, and I feel like I did a good job trying to find the paint. And so when so I got a photographer, and then when the photographer edited the picture, she was like, I'm going to have to, you know, like re-edit these photos, because when we were there it started raining and my stuff was, and my paint was like smearing, and she said it looked like I was crying, and I was just like, do whatever, you know, whatever happens. So then it turned, when the pictures actually came out, I looked, you know, just a little bit darker than what Opal the character is. And you know, most of the things I've gotten back, like as far as compliments, you know, yeah, you did good job, good job. And this one person decided to be like, Opal's not purple. She's lavender and with peach and all this stuff in there. So my thing is, and I know I went off on her, I wish I could like bring it up right now. It's gonna take me a lot of like searching to try and find this post, because I just went off. You don't get to tell anybody that their color is wrong on their cosplay. I am so sorry if you thought that was a thing. I'm too purple to be Opal. Are you kidding me? Let's say that I actually did that on purpose. Does that mean that my cosplay is less accurate because I'm a darker shade of purple? Or, oh, one that really like made me mad was like when you gender bend cosplays and they turn out to be too sexy. First of all, the only people who make comments that your cosplay is too sexy are people that A, could probably feel like they couldn't pull it off themselves, or 2, want to date someone who does portray these cosplays accurate and can't get them. Your cosplay is too sexy. Now I understand if we at the con and you know it's a family con and people and like one of the staffs might ask you, hey, you got too much booty hanging out on the side, you know, you might need to cover it up because there are kids here. Yeah, I understand that. But if you go onto somebody's picture on Facebook and they did a photo shoot and they were in underwear and stuff and then they were cosplaying Vegeta, like, you mad? Are you mad that somebody didn't do it as accurately as you want it to be? You're mad? You're mad? That's so ugly to me. I understand if you don't like it, you don't have to like it. But the fact that you want to go out and say that somebody is wrong because they didn't portray the character that you wanted to the way that you wanted to, are you kidding me? Why are there so many self-righteous people in the cosplay community? You know what? I want to propose a challenge. Okay, the next time one of y'all want to talk about somebody's cosplays, I want you to get off of the computer screen that you're hiding behind, make your own cosplay of that same thing, and then show it to me, and then say this is how you need to do it. Because until one of y'all do that, none of this actually matters. None of it. And y'all got people really in their feelings thinking that something is wrong with them because they didn't do the cosplay you wanted them to do it as. That's wrong. That's wrong. Y'all can come over here and say it because I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing my gender bent cosplays. Try and stop me. Whenever I make these videos, it's because when I read it, I read these comments as somebody who isn't like me. Because, you know, this stuff happened, this has happened to me. I just go off on you because I love writing a good petty post. I love going off on people. I write essays for fun. I will read you down, baby. Come at me if you think you bad, because I will make the time to make sure you know you can't come over here and do this. But there are some people out there who will take this stuff personally. Like when people say that your cosplays aren't accurate enough, especially when you go to cons, because I can tell you from personal experience, I have gone to con, I have opened up my little con bag, and there have been pieces missing, pieces that I have worked so hard on, and I didn't have them there. I don't think people who write these messages realize what that actually feels like when you are missing part of your cosplay and you still walk out there with what you have. Because that takes a lot of guts to do. Because you can just as easily, you know, sit in your hotel room and cry about it. Which is perfectly fine because you spent weeks leading up to this point and now you can't do it. But for the people who actually go out there and be like, you know what, I'm missing this piece, but forget it. I'm already here. I'm just going to wear what I got and keep it moving. They've already had that moment when they're like, my cosplay isn't accurate enough. People are going to make fun of me because of this. And that's why I personally will never say anything negative about how inaccurate somebody's cosplay is, because you don't know what it took to get there. You don't even know if the person who made that has the resources that other people have. Everybody can't sew. Everybody don't have access to a sewing machine. There are some people who don't even have access to a hot glue gun. They gotta go to the thrift store. And I love me the thrift store, but there is just, you don't know what a cosplayer has gone through to get to that point where they are now standing in front of you. You have no idea. So for any of you to go out and say, this is not accurate enough for me, where's yours at? Where your cosplay at? Don't do that. Don't be that kind of, and if you know people that are those kind of people, don't be friends with those kind of people. Ever. Cause there were some cosplayers out there that may be their first time ever cosplaying, and now they're never gonna do it again because somebody decided since they are hiding behind a screen, they can just say whatever they want to. And now they were like, well, now I don't feel like I can't cosplay anymore because every time I do, I'm gonna get hit with all these, you're not good enough, you're not accurate enough. That's devastating. That is really devastating, and I don't think people realize that. Even like little small things. If nobody asks for your criticism, don't give it. Why do people feel like it is their job and their duty to tell people they don't like your cosplay? Are you kidding me? If that is your goal in life, I really do feel sorry for you. I really, really do. This isn't a cosplay contest. Now, I can understand there. If you are actually a judge in a cosplay contest and you are telling the person up there, I don't think that your cosplay is accurate enough because of this and this and this. That's because you have been mandated to do such. These non-mandated cosplay haters, nobody asked you for that. People know when their stuff ain't accurate. And if you're like me, you probably don't care. I've done a gender bent Madara Uchiha cosplay. It probably is too sexy for y'all, because I know none of y'all can get anything look like this, baby. I have a problem with proportions. You don't know what I was trying to do. This is my cosplay. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. Like, okay, I think someone did when I was in Seattle and I went to SakuraCon and I did my Candy Cotton Garnet cosplay. I did it the way that I wanted to do it. Regardless of how accurate I am to a cartoon character, knowing full well I could never look like said cartoon character, I did my cosplay the way that I wanted to. My little gauntlets that came out, those weren't part. Cotton Candy Garnet never had little swirly gauntlets. Do you think that stopped me from actually making those? No, because that's what I wanted to do for my cosplay. Did my cosplay actively oppress anyone? No, it did not. So until it does something like that, why are you on my stuff? Why are you that bored, boy? That's the part that people keep missing. Who asked you? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Because I'm not gonna sit here and say that I haven't seen any jacked up cosplays. I have. I've been to conventions. I done seen it. I'd just stand there and be like, oh my God. What is... Who are they supposed to be? But you never gonna hear me be like, you suck because you didn't look like what I wanted you to look like. Because that cosplay, they did not get into cosplay for me to judge them. The point of this whole video is cosplay is for everyone. Everyone can cosplay. Everyone. Okay?